Hello everyone, and welcome back to Coronavirus Corner. I can't believe this weather. I went round to Maureen's this afternoon and we sat in front of the fire eating toasted crumpets. It took me right back. I used to have them at my grandma's house, and when I got old enough she used to let me use the toasting fork. It was magical, sitting in front of a coal fire watching the crumpets slowly turn crispy and golden. And then she'd put a huge knob of butter on and I'd watch it melt into the holes before I ate them. But you don't expect memories like that to come up in August, do you? Mind you, I've been remembering all sorts of things during lockdown. It's as though we've made space for our brains to do a bit of sorting. Maureen said she and Eric have been just the same. And she reminded me about Eric's budgie, who used to pick fights with pencils. Oh, he was ever so funny. He used to look so indignant with just two eyes and a beak. A bit like Jeremy Paxman. He used to eat the squares out of crosswords, but only the ones with no writing in. And Eric's mother swore he did it on purpose. She had a big tin of pencils and she used to tip them out onto the windowsill, and Henry would fly over and squawk at them, and then one by one he'd take them to the edge and show them the drop, chattering furiously, and then he'd pick one of them and give it a right telling off. He'd take it to the edge again and throw it off, and then fly down to where it had landed, squawk at it and tell it off some more, and he used to do it for every pencil. And when they were all on the floor, he'd fly off and nibble his millet. And Eric's father used to say, if he wasn't a budgie, he'd be in Broadmoor. You can tell a lot about folk from their pets. A lad in our class once asked me to tea, and I couldn't eat anything because he had two pugs, and they were sat in the corner wheezing like old men doing a marathon, and he had asthma, and I couldn't face kissing him because all I could see in my head was giant nostrils and slobbery whiskers. Maureen went out with a boy who kept tarantulas, and he asked her if she'd like to see them, and she said yes, and she screamed the house down. "Oh, Edna," she said, "I thought they were birds. I thought he said tarantulas." I'd already learnt not to even ask. Tarantulas. The men to avoid at all costs are the ones who keep tropical fish. You can bet if someone's happy with a cold-blooded pet he can't even talk to or cuddle, the bar will be low for romance. My cousin Alice married a man who could wax lyrical about neon tetras and guppies and such like, but when she gave birth to twins, he popped his head round the door and he gasped and he said, "By heck, you'll have all on getting the dinner on the table for 5:30 every day with them two to look after." Today's sensible tip is, avoid folk who don't like animals. You'll find they're just the same with humans. You take care, stay safe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.